ready, MP? You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played J Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nice and all, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you wearing street clothes when we played you guys? Disciplinary reasons? That's mad fishy, bro.
Yo, I know you're not talking. You lucky you didn't have to guard me.
If you say so.
Okay, since y'all all highly regarded, why don't y'all tell me what's so special about TYSON Ice McCALL? Hey, I'm serious. Put that high basketball IQ to use and help me help us.
He is a bucket, okay? I threat from everywhere. You can't give him any daylight.
He's a machine, bro. You can wait for him to make a mistake, but he never does. He's fundamentally sound.
And dude goes crazy in the clutch. GOAT mode stuff. That's why they call him Ice.
Casual. Lethal. I was at Steph Curry's camp with him last year. He had that aura about him. It's obvious he's gonna be a pro.
This game's gonna have a lot of eyes on it. You got Slam out there, overtime, scouts from everywhere. But Ice isn't the only monster on that team.
Fact.
Which means we've got a chance to do something special. Tyson's got a lot going for him. I don't care. He's 19th in the country. I get that. But he's never beat me. And they've never matched up against us. Everyone in this locker room, and I mean everyone, has worked like crazy to get here. Which means we've got talent too. So let's go out there and show those EYBL dudes why we were chosen to play this game. If you want me to kill a monster, then I'm going for the head. So if you trust me to take on Ice, then I'll trust you to handle the rest. Bring it in on me.
Let's go.
All for one on 3. 1, 2, 3. All for one! Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you, and I want to tell you seriously, I really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us. Then there's you. I don't get it.
Okay, see, that type of disrespect, why you capping like you don't know about me yet?
Oh, I know who you are. You're Dion's little pet. He got bored working with blue chippers, plucked you out of nowhere, then you had a hot few weeks, so you start feeling yourself. Here's the thing, though. I know that you know that this ain't real. I know that you're scared that one day soon the shots are gonna stop falling. You don't belong here, MP. You belong back home, slinging breakfast to townies. And after this game, when you choke in front of all those scouts, that's exactly where you're going.
Welcome, everyone. It's the EYBL Showcase. We have a fantastic game full of young all-star talent from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And guys, what a great group we have here tonight.
Oh, we've got stars from all over the country, and they're all looking to leave a lasting memory in this one. I'm sure we'll be seeing some future faces of the sport here.
As you said, Danny, the future is going to be on full display here tonight.
and scouts will be very interested in this matchup, despite it being an exhibition game. When you have this much talent gathered together on the court, the basketball world can't help but notice. Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for? And wow, I did not expect a high school guard to get up like that.
Very rare to see any point guard get up and finish like he did.
Such an advantage, though, for your team to have that kind of explosiveness in the backcourts.
For the Nike EYBL All-Stars, future superstar TYSON Ice McCALL has the keys to this offense, with Lack and Cologne on the wings, and Robinson and Pachumsi locking down the paint. And representing the best of the best in the WCBL, the starting five begins with MP at the plate. Devontae Mills will be the shooting guard. Carrington will keep their D busy on the wing, while Harris provides some punch at power forward, and the quiet assassin Miles Thunderstone is the anchor in the low post.
No good on that second free throw.
And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor.
Now MP. Shot clock at 6. And another 3 for the WCBL.
And comes right back with a 3 of his own.
Looking to match the 3 they just made. I love it.
Pass to Lack. Back to Cologne. It's McCALL on the wing. Cologne on the outside. From past the arc. McCALL's shot off the mark. And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCALL, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCALL is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Now here's Robinson. Pass to Lack. Now here's McCALL. Offensive board. Robinson. And Harris with the rejection.
Yeah, this is the authoritative defense you want to see from Harris. Stopping the shot cold with a confident swat.
MP high post. Working on Pachumsi. Left side, MP. Missed the shot. He's 3 for 4 in the game. The EYBL All-Stars trail. Cologne left side. Good D that time from Drexel Carrington. You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that.
Now here's Pachumsi, shoots over Stone, and again unable to change momentum here. Stolen away by McCALL. Pass over to Robinson. Back to McCALL, inside. Brandon Harris with some nice D. Outside Mills. MP, defended by McCALL. Deflected, returned to MP. Mills on the wing, lets it go from deep. Count the basket, and he makes his first shot of the game.
I like Mills taking advantage of the situation there and firing when open.
And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes, 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
Now Harris. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Tries it from 19. And the WCBL again with the bucket.
They're just trying to build out this lead, bucket by bucket.
It is a small margin, but they've got the upper hand.
And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
Now here's Lack. Pass to Cologne. McCALL in the high post. It's Lack on the wing. Here's Cologne. 5 to shoot to end the run. And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. Here's Mills. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Taking what the D gives him. That's smart basketball. That's Devontae Mills.
They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last.
Now a timeout called by EYBL.
Left goes Aslanoglu. Vlad Dermanenko. Substitution for West All-Stars.
McCALL. Pass to Cologne. And here's Dermanenko. McCALL outside with 4 to shoot. Cologne for 3. MP grabs the miss.
And now they're starting to panic a little bit as the drought just continues to worsen.
Time for some kind of leadership to step up and put a stop to this run.
And Mills so skilled with the ball in his hands.
Mills has some things he still needs to work on. You can see the playmaking. It's already there. He makes his teammates better, and he does it with joy on his face. Proving how effective he can be from the in-between area, Cologne's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
It's MP missing. And so it's the EYBL with it. It's a 13-point ball game. Swings it to McCALL. Out to Cologne. Puts up a 3. MP grabs the miss. And here's the West All-Stars. For 3, more. And Robinson pulls it down. Now Dermanenko takes the 3. Good, and Cologne gets the assist.
A reliable score. He is such an asset for his team.
Here's Mills. A beautiful reverse layup.
Devontae Mills, typically, he's the setup guy for his team. But look at this. It's actually working in his favor. You expect him to pass, and he goes and finds a creative score.
Now here's Cologne. He's got 5. Aslanoglu on the screen. Back to Dermanenko. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it there to single digits. Here's Moore. Drops in the layup for 2. And the way that Jaden Moore can cut right through a defense, it's impressive.
Like a hot knife, right through butter. Even when you think you've taken away a lane or an angle, Moore still finds a way. For you gamers out there, it's almost like he's glitching through the defense at times.
Return to MP. That missed basket takes him to 4 for 8 from the floor. Swings it to McCALL. Launches it. The West All-Stars pull it down. Now Harris. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
Great ball movement, Harris. Finding a ready shooter.
And here's the EYBL. They trail by 16. Cologne on the outside. Down low. Out of bounds. It'll be WCBL ball.
When you're driving home, you're going to be thinking about sloppy plays like that for a while.
Pass to Mills. Return to MP. Tries the 10-footer. Good. And that assist goes to Mills.
Solid passing skills on display from Devontae Mills. Any scout wants to know that a league player is aware of his surroundings. Mills looking to check off some of those boxes here tonight.
Outside, Lack. Here's Cologne. Here's McCALL, now covered by MP. And here's McCALL.
A confident player who steps up in the biggest moments. Any coach would love to have McCALL on their team.
First one for him falls.
At the line for the EYBL All-Star.
That one falls, so he hits them both. And here's the West All-Stars. 16-point lead. And there's the foul to go against Parchunsi. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, it's MP. Rebounded by Perchumsey. And so it's the EYBL with it. MP with the block. And so it looks like EYBL All-Stars will retain possession here. Outside, Black.
Come get it, come get it.
Robinson sets the screen. Cologne on the outside. Impressive buzzer beater.
And he didn't even break a sweat doing it.
Yeah, confident move, and then you love the execution.
Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
Playing with a little bit of aggression. Kind of like that from Cologne.
For the EYBL All-Stars.
He's perfect so far from the line.
Now MP. To the middle. That one falls, coming off a nice assist from Harris.
These are the shots you want every time down the floor.
Cologne up top, wide open. It doesn't go for him. The WCBL on offense. Shot's good by Carrington.
It's hard to believe he's in high school. The way he's moved the ball today has been tremendous.
I like the leadership and the effort to get the other guys going. And you see how much they appreciate it out there.
Here's the goal, and Harris with the rejection. Outside, MP.
Switch.
And MP throws it down hard.
Dunks like that require serious skill. Certainly not as easy as he made it look.
And he sure does have a lot of skill.
Some of us never get that high up in our lives. This guy can really elevate.
Now here's Perchumsey. Outside, McCALL. Here's Cologne. And he converts the layup.
There's a pattern here. Brian Cologne, he's warming up. He's building a game for himself.
To the inside. Perchumsey with the steal. McCALL lays it in off the break.
Great ball movement on the fast break.
The WCBL on offense.
It's a 13-point ball game.
Here's Stone. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And as accomplished as Miles Stone is on the court, you wouldn't guess that by meeting him. He's the most laid-back player you'll ever meet.
Yeah, it's funny. He's relentless out there in the post, backing guys down, dunking all over them with authority, and bringing the thunder. But talk to him off the court, and it's like Jekyll and Hyde. Just a very laid-back and chill kid.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know that he's as good as a layup from that distance?
Now here's Lack. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Lets it fly from 18. And yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
There's no let up in McCall's game. He puts constant pressure on the defense.
And that one's good. It's Mills.
He has shot the ball extremely well. As you'd expect, like we say, he's been making this music all game long.
Now a timeout called by EYBL. MP really making a difference in this one.
They need to...
All-Stars. Joey Jackson. Substitution for West All-Stars.
Here's Perchumsey. Outside, it's Johnson. Drew Robinson for three. The UIBL, no good that time either. And you look at the production of these two stars between MP and McCALL, it's been all MP so far.
For all the hype we've heard about McCall's offensive ability, it's been MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere, and he's outshined one of the top recruits in his class.
Hits the three-pointer.
You have to love his efficiency from range in this one.
Valuing each and every possession, taking only the shots he feels he can make.
Now here's Johnson. Perchumsey with the screen. Back to Johnson. There's the triple. on target from long range.
And in just a blink, they answer back with a 3 of their own.
Mano a mano. It's partly a matter of pride right now.
On the wing, it's MP. He's covered by Johnson, and that one's good from MP.
There's a good-looking assist from the 3-and-D specialist Carrington. This team is so disciplined. No matter your best skill, everyone's expected to make the right passes for each other.
Now here's Lack. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. Pushing it up, here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Their shooting percentage just keeps improving here in the second half.
Well, they've done a great job sharing the ball. Good teamwork typically does result in high percentage shots.
Here's Johnson. Outside, Lack. To the wing, right side. Here's the 3. Johnson, no good that time. To the west with the ball. Return to MP. They set the pick to the paint. Pass to Carrington. 3-pointer. Out of bounds. That goes to the EYBL All-Star.
Substitution for the EYBL All-Stars. Leftos Aslanoglu.
Joey Johnson for 3. Good, and Cologne gets the assist.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
Now MP, down low. Stone, up and in on the layup.
Looking strong inside. Stone, he doesn't mind a little physicality on the way up.
Outside, Lack. Cologne. From downtown. And again, it's the EYBL from deep.
And hey, whatever works. He found himself in a good position to score, and he does just that.
Back to Chu. Count the basket and the foul. One free throw coming his way. So it's both teams making a change here. And the EYBL All-Stars with possession here. Tombo, Moore covering. And they pick up 2. Now here's MP. It's stolen by Tombo. And here's the fast break. Kicks it to McCALL. Off target from 3-point range. Here's MP. Blows the dunk.
Golden opportunity to finish the break, and he botches it.
You simply can't be missing finishes like that.
Dermanenko outside. Tombo. Fires for 3. McCALL, no good. Passes to MP. Fires from deep. The rebound by Leftos. A challenging stretch for the EYBL in this one. Outside, Tombo. Tries to break his ice. And the layup by McCALL.
And McCALL, he's so poised and close. You can't allow him to get comfortable like this.
The WCBL calls timeout.
Substitution for the EYBL All-Stars. Drew Robinson.
Stone inside. Working on Perchumsey. And then Stone with the dunk.
The man just makes plays. That pass is on point.
Here's the EYBL All-Stars with the ball. Returns it to McCALL. And that one comes off the assist from Robinson.
Another ice cube. That's what I'm calling his jumpers now. What do you think, Drake? Nearly automatic and lowering the temperature for his team. One shot at a time.
Now here's MP. Outside Carrington. Back to MP. Clock at 6. To the middle. And it's Harris slamming it home.
And everything's going their way right now. That's how it's been for them all game long.
And this late in the game, there's a little chance that they're going to let a lead like this slip away.
Here's McCALL for Trumpsy outside.
Get the perimeter.
Pass to Lack. Cologne. Outside, McCALL. And now for Trumpsy. From deep. Rebound brought home by Carrington. Here's MP. And that one, good.
Terrific find. Everyone loves playing with someone who can move the ball like that.
And so it's the EYBL with it. For Trumpsy, outside.
Hey, who got him?
Robinson, defended by Harris.
Pick up left.
Cologne with it. Black with it. Harris comes over to pick him up. And it's blocked by Harris. And so it looks like EYBL All-Stars will retain possession here.
For the EYBL All-Stars.
Here's Luan. The second chance effort. Aslanoglu lays it up and banks it in. So it's the West now. Earlier tonight, they held a 23-point lead. MP inside. He's covered by Johnson, and MP gets it to go.
And they have not let up. This is a statement victory.
Some might say they're running up the score. To me, it looks like they're just playing their brand of basketball.
Vlad Dermanenko for three. And here's MP. Pass to Benish. Back to MP. Launches a three. Gets the bucket.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for him. You have to think the MP ceiling is sky high at this point.
Absolutely, Drake. And then for the EYBL All-Stars, a lot of talent, but not quite enough to get it done.
Well, as McCALL, he did what he could, give him the credit, but at the end, they were just outplayed. Clearly, MP came out here to prove something, and it was not going to be denied. His effort was so strong.
Well, that'll do it for now. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for watching.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stun. The EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, you know, for most of us, this is our first time playing together. First time playing a game at this level. And everybody came out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat what's a talented team over there. This is an unbelievable win. Just unbelievable.
Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus TYSON Ice McCALL. Not only did you win, you came with the MVP of tonight. Was that your goal coming into tonight?
No, but yeah. I mean, I always try to win and do my best, and tonight I had to go through Ice to do that, and y'all know how good he is. I definitely wanted to put on a show tonight. I knew if we'd won, I'd get a lot of attention. You know what? I wanted an MVP. I did. I thought I could do it, and I did it. So, yeah. Power of positive thinking and all of that.
Well, congrats, MP. Thank you for your time.
I really appreciate it.
Turning into a really exciting scene.
Well,
hey, there he is,
hey,
the man of the hour. Great game,
Good to
MP.
see you. Good
Great
to see
game,
you.
man.
Thanks. So do you think that made up for me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so what happens next?
Well, now, let me give me a few days to get all my ducks in a row. We want to wait for some colleges to maybe show interest who didn't show any before, or maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers or better roles. But we also still want to see where you land on the final 250 of the year.
Right.
When I get a full picture, then we'll get together, go over your options. I just don't want to rush anything,
Hey, that all sounds great to me.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, hey, listen, give me a few days, I'll hit you up. Meantime, baby, you do you.
Already did.
All right.
All right.
Okay. Look, I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm gonna get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
That's, wait, you're not kidding. Europe?
Mm-hmm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen. You did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came into the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So, walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay, so I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
getting.
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look, we live in a world with Wemby, Luka, and Giannis. Scouts know how to evaluate what you're doing overseas. And by the way, you wouldn't be the first American to do this either. Ask LaMelo if he regrets skipping college.
Do I have any offers?
2 of them. I wouldn't bring this to you on a whim. The first one is from Basket Madrid in the Spanish National Champions League, the most competitive league in Europe. If you thrive over there, you are guaranteed to get drafted.
Okay, so what's the other one?
Paris FC Basket in the French Basketball Super League. They got a lot of first-round prospects this year. Outplaying them will cement your spot on any GM's draft board.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like how those sound.
Plus, I'm hiring a professional videographer to chronicle it all, so GMs will see everything you do. Look, I know it's not what you pictured, but if you're honest with yourself, I think you'll know it's the right move.
When you're saying all of that, it makes sense in my mind. But, not gonna lie, it doesn't feel great.
Well, it'll feel a lot better when you hear your name called on draft night.
okay? Okay.
Okay.
I'm in. I just hope you know what you're talking about, Mr. Kelly.
Well, what's it going to be? France or Spain?
Let's see. Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming to you live from France. And this is the very first episode of Out of Bounds, the web series that takes you behind the scenes of my basketball journey. And helping me film these videos is my main man, Xander Jones, our in-house filmmaker. Xander, come talk to the people.
Hey, I'm Xander. I'll be helping out MP with his social media content.
All right, get out of here. But Xander, you got any questions for your boy?
Yeah, how are you adjusting to life in France so far?
Woo, man, listen, I just got here yesterday. So I've basically unpacked my clothes, and that's it.
That's fair. When do you start hooping?
I'm actually about to head to the gym for my first practice with Paris FC Basket. I'm gonna meet my teammates, my coaches, and I'm just really looking forward to it all.
All right, after you settle in, what are you looking forward to the most about living in France?
I know it, but whatever. The food. My dad's an amazing chef, and he gave me this whole list of stuff I gotta try.
All right, well, what's on it?
Man, this thing is in categories, bro. I barely know how to say this stuff, but we got beef bourguignon, coq au vin, ratatouille, and cassoulet. He's got like 75 cheeses on the list and all kinds of breads.
Man, that sounds like a serious list.
Oh yeah, my dad does not play when it comes to his food. But that all comes later, because I came here to prove myself against the best NBA prospects in France, and everything takes a backseat to that goal.
Bet that. Sounds like you're in for some exciting times out here.
And you're all along for the ride with me, so can't wait. Are we done? Yeah.
Yeah, you know, when I think we have enough, I'll give you a cut signal. I'll just straight up say we're good.
Oh, right. You said that before. My bad.
Nah, bro, look, don't sweat it. You know, you're doing great, bro. Your personality is really coming through, and that's what's gonna hook people. You know, they'll come for the basketball, but they want to get to know you, as a person. So,
luckily, I'm a yapper, so.
I could definitely see that. You got any plans for after practice?
Rest and recovery, really. I got my first game coming up in a couple of days, so I'm like, I gotta be ready.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So make sure you like and subscribe. Yeah,